What's going on, everyone? Hope you all are doing great and welcome to another video. Today's video will be a little bit different than my previous videos. I will be living on the Aegis reclaimer, salvaging and grabbing cargo until I'm full. Most will probably be done solo, but maybe I can get a crew together eventually to join me. On board, I have food, water, medical supplies, clothing, and armor, and if needed, I can always stop somewhere and pick up more supplies. Join me as we load up, check to make sure everything is functional with the ship, and get her airborne. Let's head to the bridge, the nerve center of the reclaimer. Here is where you oversee the operation. The bridge is equipped with 2 salvage seats and a claw that will be available to us all at a later time. I'm going to hop into the pilot seat and fire her up and get her flight ready.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Launch complete.
Great, this elevator seems to be working how it should. There's also a ladder I can climb if it decides to break again. I'm going to get changed up, and then we can take off. The other elevator that was giving us problems was the cargo elevator, but tested that out and made sure everything else on the ship is functional, and we are finally able to get out of here. Now, when lifting off, you want to use your VTOL and boost to get this monster going. Same when returning to land, because she does free fall, and quickly too, depending where you want to set her down at. She's big and heavy, but boy do I love flying her.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Alright, we are on our way to Hurl 5, where claim number 19192 is. A little background to the claim is that it is a C2 Herc, and that it was put out of commission when it was attacked, which means the cargo on board is probably not great, so we may skip that, but there is a ton to do when it comes to stripping that hull. We have finally arrived at our site. I already scanned the ship, and as expected, there really isn't much left inside the cargo hold, so I'm going to get us into position to begin salvaging the front of the C2. Alright, so we got our ship in position, but it looks like I could have centered us a little bit more, but that's okay, this will do for now. So during the salvage part, I will speed it up on the video because it can be boring to some. But the overall plan here is to fill both arms up and then go back to the cargo bay and clear out the boxes and move them to the grid. I thought it was going to be a pain, but when everything works how it's supposed to, it's really not that bad, and I had fun doing it. Obviously, having a crew would make operations run even more smoothly and speed up our time spent at this site. So now that both arms are done salvaging, it's time to head to the back of the ship and get into the elevator and head down to the salvage processing floor to clear the recycled materials and move them to the grid. We have arrived at the salvage processing floor, and we will begin with clearing out the recycled materials and moving it to the cargo grid for safekeeping. We have a lot of work left to fill this entire thing, but I really enjoy this kind of stuff when it comes to salvaging. This is the end to this C2 salvage site claim, and we didn't really make a dent in our cargo grid at all. We still have a lot left to salvage and need to get other claims so we can continue filling our cargo grid and also fill the cargo holdup. The ship is still really empty, even after completely salvaging this C2. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Star Citizen content. It is time for me to get some sleep and rest up because this ship won't fill itself. Until next time, fly safe and may the stars guide your way.